Hello, Leo. Welcome to your monthly money and finances forecast. This is going to be for all Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. I hope you're all doing well. I will be using the horseshoe spread for your money and finances. Okay. Just give me a moment, please. Spirit. What do all Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements need to know about their money and finances? What's going on with Leo's money and finances? What do all Leos need to know about their money and finances? Please show Leo what was Leo's money and finances situation in the recent past. Where is Leo's money and finances situation in the current energy? What will happen? What will be so with Leo's money and finances in the future? What is Leo's attitude towards their money and finances, please? What is Leo's concern about their money and finances? What is Leo's challenge with their money and finances? And what will be the likely outcome for Leo around their money and finances? They can also act as advice. And from the bottom of the deck, Spirit, what is the overall energy surrounding Leo that is their focus concerning their money and finances? Thank you. Show me clearly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Leo, here we go, here we go, here we go. Money and finances. Let's see. Okay. All right, at the bottom of the deck, Leo, you have justice. So this, as your overall energy and focus, you are focusing on balancing your money and finances. You're focusing on making important decisions. You want the right thing to happen with your money and finances. You could be getting things, trying to focus on things working out in your favor around your money and finances. But also I have to say with justice here, you could be focused on a legal matter or legal situation that's tied to your money and finances. With justice here, underneath justice is you have the Fool. So you may be focusing on trying to be careful with your spending towards your aims to balance your money and finances and make those important decisions. But also with the Fool here, you may be focused on trying to go in a new direction. With the Fool energy here, it is possible that you could be embarking on trying to have some sort of new entrepreneurship, or you may be trying to do something new that requires your money and finances, or something new to bring money and finances in. But you are focusing on balancing your money and finances, okay? At this time, and doing the right thing. Now, in the recent past, you do have strength. So with strength here, you've been very determined around your money and finances. But not only that, with strength here, what determination you have used and wielded around your money and finances has been positive. You've been successful because you've either been disciplined, you have been disciplined with your money and finances, or you have a good discipline around your money and finances in the recent past. Okay? So things were positive around your money and finances through you being disciplined, by you remaining strong. And not only that, Leo, this is you showing up in your reading. Okay? So things were good in the recent past with your money and finances through you being very disciplined, being very organized. Now at present, you have the Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords, it is possible in the recent past that though you had things be positive for you and you were disciplined, with the Six of Swords in the recent past, you could have been dealing with some complications around your money and finances. There could have been a dispute around your money and finances. Um, you may have had some difficulties. You could have been back and forth in your mind about your money and finances and what to do or what needs to be done. But with the Six of Swords at present, this is you moving on from those complications and difficulties, even in communication, that you may have had issues with another or others as it has to do with your money circumstances and situation. So this is you moving on into calmer waters, having more peace of mind. So you have peace of mind at present around your money and finances, Leo. Now in the future, Leo, you have the Two of Pentacles. So in the future, this is you juggling. This is you balancing your money and finances, making decisions, maybe even making changes around your money and finances in the future. But this is you focusing on being practical and being mindful with whatever you find yourself needing to change or adapt to or make decisions around or create balance for. But I do feel with the Two of Pentacles is that you are finding you needing to juggle in order to have balance, to maintain the balance, or you're just making changes or making decisions. Now your attitude about your money and finances is, I feel that you are perhaps working with others or looking to work together with others. You could be working with family or friend or significant connection that you're involved with, but your focus is you're looking to have success with your money and finances. You're looking to achieve success. You're looking to get cooperation and support from others, or you're looking to make sure that cooperation and support is maintained around what is needed to balance the money and finances. Or if there's a legal matter, there may be you looking at how the money and finances will be affected or how it will change or who gets what or who does what. Okay, but this is you with the Three of Cups focusing on having success with your money and finances, and it may be through the help of others. Now this may also be you in a place where you are being of help or support to others, but this is you focusing on maintaining a cooperation and a support that allows you to achieve your needs and possibly achieve the needs of others where the money and finances is concerned. Now, your concern with your money and finances is you have the Four of Pentacles. So you may be concerned about whether or not you can keep your money secure and stable, whether or not your money may become stuck, whether or not you can hold on to your money, okay, or whether or not you can build upon your money, okay. Now, your challenge is the Lovers. So you could have an issue with someone who's a Gemini, but with the Lovers, here's your challenge. There may be a challenge around commitments, contracts. There could be a challenge or issue around your decision making, or there could be someone else involved in the decision making that has some authority with your money and finances as well as you. You could be having a challenge in a partnership where the money is tied together. But with the Lovers here, that you may be experiencing difficulties due to a partnership, due to a connection, due to a friendship, due to a relationship, due to a contract, due to a commitment. Okay, this is what can be a challenge for you. Or the challenge could be you find yourself coming out of a commitment, coming out of a contract, coming out of an agreement that affects your money and finances. But also the challenge is, you could make wrong decisions where you're making, because the Lovers is the head over heart. So you could be making poor choices. That the challenge is to avoid all of that shit. Okay. Now, Your likely outcome is you got the Three of Pentacles. I think, yeah, Aquarius got this also. So you could be involved with an Aquarius or have it in your chart. So you might want to take a look at that reading that I did. But with the Three of Pentacles, this is you working on your money and finances, working to build it, working perhaps with others for it to come together to create and build on the money situation. With the Three of Pentacles here, this is you needing to work on your money and finances, and perhaps work together with others. But this is you focusing on working on your money and trying to build it. Okay, so let's take a closer look. Just know, Leo, you are able to work on your money and finances to have things work out and come together for you. You are able to build on your money and finances. You are able to perhaps turn to others. But this is about you needing to be mindful and practical with your money and finances aims. You could be trying to work on something new to bring in a new resource for your money and finances. Or you're trying to look at new practical ways to handle your money and finances with the goal of building it. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at this Two of Pentacles. No, let's look at the Three of Cups. Spirit, tell me more about the Three of Cups for Leo. Tell me more about the Three of Cups for Leo, please. Tell me more about the Three of Cups for Leo's attitude towards their money and finances. Thank you. Okay, you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, underneath that you have the Four of Pentacles. So you are focusing on trying to hold on to your money, trying to secure your money, trying to build your money, trying to avoid your money getting tied up or stuck. Or you may be needing to, I'm hearing some of you are letting go of some money. But for the most part, this is you trying to hold on to your money, trying to secure and build it. And with that Queen of Swords, this is you looking at how to nurture that, trying to come up with a plan. But notice here, you don't want to, whatever plan you're trying to come up with, where it may involve others, don't come up with a plan or a strategy. Be careful with the plan or strategy you come up with so that it doesn't backfire. Okay, you want to be mindful that what you're doing, especially around support and cooperation where others are concerned, whether this is family, a significant connection, or friend. Be careful around your plans and your strategy here, because if this is you being of help and support to others, it could affect your money and finances situation where things backfire around your plans and strategy that you're implementing. On the other hand, there could be an issue where around your strategy, what I'm also hearing is you're trying to avoid problems and complications with others where your money may be tied up into, or that may be money sources for you, because you don't want things to backfire on you, where especially around who you could be dealing with that can impact your money and finances in this way. Okay, so you want to be clever, you want to be careful, you want to use caution. You might even want to be mindful to be careful about how you communicate so it doesn't backfire. Because if there's money where you are getting a source from some masculine energy, you don't want to fuck around and get cut off by you talking shit or you not being smart about things. Okay, or where you want that cooperation or that continued support if you're relying on it. So think about that, okay? Don't shoot your own self in the foot talking shit or not being smart about it, especially if your money is coming in from someone and that is how you're managing, you know, like that is like your main source of money is coming from somebody else. You want to be careful with that. You want to be able to strategize, be clever, be clear-minded, you know, have clear objectives, but don't get in your own way, Leo. Okay, especially while where you want others to cooperate so you can get money, but also don't get in your own way where others may be pulling on you for money and support that may interfere with um, how you've been able to have some peace with your money, balance it, or where you may be finding you needing to juggle and create more balance for yourself at this time. Or Spirit, tell me more about the Lovers. Tell me more about the Lovers for Leo. Thank you. All right, with the Lovers, you got the Eight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is you trying to take care of things, trying to nurture your money and finances situation practically, and have success. But the complication is you could find yourself trapped in your mind in a self-imposed prison, or find that your money at some point throughout where it's limited, and you have to perhaps work within the confines and limitations of, you know, where your money situation status will be or is as you go through the you may be also having struggles with trying to break free, trying to avoid getting stuck or having complications, or you not having access to money, or you not being able to do what you need to do, or you may find yourself limited or restricted around money and finances connected to a partnership where if someone that has more control over the money and finances may limit or restrict or block you. And you want to be mindful not to let that happen. And so you need to be clever, and you need to be mindful of how you communicate, Leo. Spirit, tell me more about the Three of Pentacles for Leo. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles for Leo. And you also don't want to make decisions that's going to cause you to be stuck or trapped. Okay? Avoid money traps as well. Spirit, tell me more about the Three of Pentacles for Leo. Thank you. Okay, so Leo, you have the Page of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck, you also have the Three of Pentacles. So again, the Three of Pentacles is showing up here twice. So this is you being mindful and practical to see what you can do about your money and finances, to work on it and build it. You may be trying to create something new. But I got to point out, you know, here with this Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles has this child in a grip. Okay? So you could be working on your money and finances and trying to build it because you don't want a resource that you may be getting, or you may be trying to work on and prepare yourself with your money and finances, where a resource that comes in is held up or restricted from you, because this is like he's holding that child, or your money is held up. Okay, so you may be working on ways to either gain money or coming up with a new practical approach so that you can avoid being stuck, or your money being held up or kept from you, or you're not being able to have access to it. And so you either may be trying to come up with new resources, build a new resource, or maybe you may be trying to get along and cooperate with who may have some partnership in your money that also has some control or controlling interest here, where you don't want to be restricted or blocked from any from gaining money here. But also you could be working on your money and finances where you might be receiving support from a child. You also could be receiving news about your money and finances, Leo, where your money and finances, you learn some sort of resource that is coming in, or that you are trying to gain is held up, possibly due to a child or due to perhaps somebody being immature or impulsive or premature in their approach. So just know there's the ability for you to build your money, but it's going to take work. It is going to take work. And, you know, it's like watch your mouth, Leo. I don't know why I got to say that. It's like watch your mouth. Okay? But see what you can do to gain in the situation. You might find yourself needing to work together and, you know, play nice, so to speak, so that you can continue to gain in the situation, or while you're working on a way to gain in the situation. Okay, so you better work, or, you know, you could be finding a new job. You could be finding a new job. Okay. Or you're working on your money and finances because what you were gaining or used to gaining is going to stop, and you may either know that already. I feel like if it's going to stop, you're going to know that already. And that's also what you're working towards, is making decisions so that you can build on your money and finances and work on it so that you can prepare for this. Spirit, tell me, tell us, tell Leo, what is the guidance for Leo? What is the guidance around money and finances for Leo? What is the guidance for Leo and money and finances, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we please have guidance for Leo in money and finances, please? What is the guidance for Leo in money and finances? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Leo. Let's take a look. Abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment. And that is what you will experience. Remember I said watch your mouth? So you have to watch your mouth, how you speaking to yourself, and you may need to watch how you speaking and communicating with others. So focus on the abundance mindset. Focus on what you need to say and do to make sure you stay good and to build upon your money situation as needed and to keep it balanced so that you can continue to stay in a calm state of mind and maintain balance, with that being your focus with justice here. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.